Hi, I'm Rona Kelly, and you're watching Roots Tuesday. I asked my love to take a walk, just to walk a little way. And as we walk, and as we talk of when would be our wedding day, I asked her if she'd marry me and my wife forever be. She only turned her head away and had no other words to say, and only say that you'll be mine in no other arms entwined down beside where the waters flow on the banks of the Ohio. I drew a star across her breast, gently in my arms she pressed, crying, "Oh Willie, don't you murder me. I'm not prepared for eternity," and only say that you'll be mine and no other arms entwined down beside where the waters flow by the banks of the Ohio. Started back twixt 12 and 1, crying, "Oh Lord, what have I done? I killed the only girl I love because she would not be my bride," and only say that you'll be mine in no other arms entwined down beside where the waters flow by the banks of the Ohio. This song is called Banks of the Ohio, and it's a 19th century murder ballad, and more specifically, it is what's known as a murdered girl ballad. There were several of those during the later 19th century. It became common during that time for there to be songs kind of warning women against evil men wanting to take their innocence or murder them or that sort of thing. So you find a lot of these murdered girl ballads, and a lot of the time they tend to just be some variation of, well, if I can't have you, no one else can. And that's essentially what's going on in this song. You have Willie murdering his love because she won't marry him. In other versions, her mother won't consent for her to marry him because she thinks she's too young. Some versions, they leave out the verse that has her refusing the marriage proposal, which makes it a little abrupt from going from we're taking a walk and talking about our wedding, and then I stab you in the chest. It's kind of weird. So I made sure to leave that in there so you have some context as to why Willie is murdering his love. I've also found versions that have an additional verse at the end where after Willie has walked home, racked with guilt for what he's done, the next morning the sheriff comes to his door to arrest him. He's been discovered. So let's see. My favorite version that I discovered while researching this is by Glenn Yarbrough. He has a very interesting voice, and I think it really lends itself well to this particular song. And his version is definitely a little eerie, a little creepy, which I think works out really well considering the subject matter. You can also find versions by Johnny Cash, and apparently Olivia Newton-John also did the song, which is a little weird to me. But if that's your thing, hey, go and look that one up. So, anyhow, that's all that I have for you this week, but come back next week for another episode of Roots Tuesday.